How good is he in goal?
Awful.
Okay. Yeah.
Now today I wanted to do a little experiment. I'm going to be putting on my goalie gloves and facing 100 shots from a women's football player and 100 from a men's and see which player scores more. We're going to be having a variety of shots, from long shots to close-ups to volleys, and seeing who really comes out victorious. For this experiment, I tried to get players who have played at a similar level in each of their respective games. We have Kaljit and Luke. Both have played football over in the USA, and they're both around the semi-pro level, so this should be a fair test.
And Kaljit now mainly focuses on freestyle, but Luke is still playing 11-a-side football regularly.
Let's see how they get on.
This should be really interesting to see the results. I'm going to give it my best to save every shot that's hit at me. Let's go.
First up, each player will have 50 shots from the edge of the box.
I'm ready for this. Let's go.
So, Kaljit up first. Let's see how many she can score.
Oh my God, can't be.
It's difficult, man.
So, a good start for Kaljit with 3 goals in the first 8 shots. But then suddenly, I turned into an absolute cat in goal. For a short while anyways.
Oh my God! Oh my God, that's going over.
Take that.
7 goals after 30 shots. This was tiring work for me in goal.
Okay, we've got this.
I'm not sure how many that was, but that was really, really good. Flipping it, that was a nightmare.
So out of the 50 shots, Kaljit got 11 goals, a very good score. Now let's see how our men's footballer Luke performs.
Kieran, I'm sorry. Here we go. Flipping it. That moved, man.
Straight away, the power was really, really noticeable.
Oh, the knuckle on that.
That was knuckled, isn't it?
The power on these.
Despite the power and knuckle on these shots, I was able to make some decent saves.
Ooh, Dave.
Now check this out. After a slow start, the goals started flooding in.
The power is a joke.
I now understand why goalkeepers hate knuckleballs so much.
Oh, the knuckle again! This, honestly, the power with the knuckleball, it is a bit of a nightmare. But it does mean that some of them are going off target, so I'll take that. I reckon it's pretty tight, you know, the scores at the minute. Oh God, that's pathetic. That's pathetic, that.
Honestly, I was having a nightmare trying to deal with the power and movement on these shots.
No getting that. I'm not sure what the scores are after that first round, but it felt fairly close, but the knuckle and power on Luke's shots were insane. Mate, my hands are actually hurting a bit after that. They're stinging, man. That was painful.
So let's take a look at the results from the first 50 shots. Kaljit scored 11 and Luke scored 18. Now onto the long shots.
Next up, we've got the long shots.
First up to shoot was Kaljit, who's already on 11 goals. They'd both be having 20 long shots each. I managed to keep out all of Kaljit's long shots. Next up, Luke's turn. Obviously, these shots are going to favour Luke because he's got more shot power. Let's see how he gets on.
Oh! The knuckle, man. Oh, that was so bad.
I got a bit lucky, but you know, we're getting there.
In the long shot round, just one goal was scored, making Luke's total after 70 shots 19 goals, and Kaljit on 11. Next up, the volley test. They'll be having 10 shots each. After the volleys, the scores only changed by 1. Next up, 1v1s and 10 of these each.
Gonna keep it simple, boost the confidence first, and then we'll see what happens.
I think I might try Megs. Don't tell him that.
Kaljit up first, and straight away he was banging the goals in. And then she put the ball through my legs and just completely destroyed me. In the 1v1s, Kaljit scored 8 out of 10.
Luke, you're up next.
I look like a mug now. We take them. Game's the game, you know what I mean?
Luke scored 7 out of 10 goals in the 1v1s, making the scores currently stand at 19 and 27. Now into the final round, 10 penalties each.
Right, the final test is penalties. 10 of these each. Let's see who scores more goals. Got a few saves there, I'm happy with that. Come on. Luke up next. There you go. Let's take a look at the final results. I reckon they're close.
So these are the final scores, and honestly it was a very close battle between both the players. Now it's time to declare the winner.
There we go, there's the video. Thanks for watching. Check out everyone's channel in the description below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.